Good morning, it's our last morning on the Kinabatangan River. We've got up early to go for an early morning river safari. It's the last time we're heading out on the river, and then we're going to head back and check out of our rooms and head towards the Gomantong Caves, which is where we're heading today.
We saw them in Thailand. It caught a butterfly and it dragged this butterfly, this huge butterfly, with pure force.
Hey, look, he's taking all the dirt out.
Yeah.
It's got a big tunnel already.
So this is the River Junkie Bus. They've come to pick us up, and this is our fabulous driver. And what's your name?
Hi, Cal.
Hi, Cal. Hey, selamat pagi.
Pagi.
So, Christopher.
Okay, so we just crossed the river from the lodge we were staying at, and we're just picking up the bus here with River Junkie. So we're off to the caves where they do the bird's nest soup, which is quite famous. David Attenborough did a program on it recently. And then from there we're driving south for a few hours down to Semporna, where we should get the boat at 2:30 across to Mabel to the island for the diving. So let's see, today's going to be fun. They told me I've got to put proper shoes on because I've only got my sandals. And apparently the cave has lots of guano, or bat poo for those that don't know, and there can be bugs and cockroaches and things inside the cave. So we're going to have to unpack a bit when we get there.
We got our boots on, we got our hard hats on, and we're ready to go and face the guano and the bird poo. But we're rocking the look, and we're at the Gomantong Caves, where you get the birds that make nests with spit, and then when the babies have fledged, they come down and they knock them off and wash them and send them off the soup. So in fact the driver just said to us that these birds are really rare, and that this part of the jungle is actually protected to make sure that these birds never leave. So these birds are saving this bit of the jungle really because of all the logging that happens here in Borneo. So we rock these birds. So let's go see some birdies.
Swiftlets that build nests, called edible nest swiftlets, also known as the white nest. And this is the black nest swiftlets. So this one is the most expensive.
Are these the same swifts that we saw on the river?
No.
No, completely different ones.
Yeah. 3 to 4 people standing here, and they will collect the nest from the wall.
Is that a miniature version of?
Yeah, mini version.
For little people.
I was thinking they're not made for me.
So they collect and put the nest here and send it down and put it again. So this is a very dangerous job.
Yeah.
A lot of people died, fell. So recently it was in August last year. People died. Yeah. No medical value in the nest. So every time I read this, I want to sell my saliva for half price. Yeah. But actually, the nest itself, they contain collagen to bring every goodness of your skin. Yeah. And then there are 19 caves here, and the only cave that we are allowed is Simut. The rest is closed, it's dangerous. Yes.
Okay, so we've just arrived at the ticket counter where we've collected our tickets, and you have to pay a fee of 30 ringgits per camera if you want to take your camera into the cave. We've got about a 20-minute walk to the entrance of the cave, and hopefully we should see some orangutans or something on the way. They are known to be living in this area, so it would be really good if we see some out in the wild here. Okay, so we're now at the entrance to the cave and we're just about to go in, and it's a huge opening. You can see the birds going in and out. We're here now just at the entrance of the cave, and there's a really strong smell, quite an unusual smell. You can smell the birds or the bats. Beautiful cave with the sunlight coming in. It's a really high cave, and you can see the birds flying in and nesting at the top there. You can't imagine actually going up there to try and pick them on these ropes. And this is one of the devices they use to take up to collect the nests. And just in case anybody's squeamish, there's quite a lot of cockroaches and bugs around in the cave. So we've got a centipede.
There.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
And there is the spider.
So the floor is actually moving in here from all of the bugs.
In fact, everything's moving, because if you look here, there's my finger for a little bit.
So everywhere you go, there's cockroaches.
Big.
Big cockroaches.
They don't like light.
Okay.
That's why they're moving.
If I move back a little bit.
There's a lot of cockroaches on the wall. It's like being in an episode of The Mummy with scarab beetles. So be careful, the floor is very slippery. Small horseshoe bat. There's a security house. Amazing. Okay, so on the ceiling there's a rope that goes all the way up, and that's how the security guards and the staff at the top get their food brought up, so they don't have to climb up and down. Now right above us, keep your mouth closed. Okay, so Marianne stood here at the entrance to the cave.
With my new friend.
And look how many cockroaches are on the wall. They're everywhere.
And there's white ones.
And the white ones are like albino ones because of the cave.
The pigments come out because they've been breeding in the cave so long.
And then outside the entrance is the staff accommodation for the guys that pick the birds' nests. Okay, so we've actually got a wild orangutan. It's very hard to film, so bear with me for the shaking. We've got a wild orangutan there, which is amazing.
Outside the Gomantong Caves.
Okay, so we've finished at the caves now, and we are back in our little minibus, and we are heading to Semporna, which is about a 3.5 hour drive.
All the time.
So yeah, it's going to be a long. It's very hot, but the aircon's just come on.